Okay, so.
What, because you're interrogating me?
No. So, I think what I should do is take all the floor up from this joist, from this one, and then stagger it out. You know what I mean? Like cut notches so it stair steps up and down and then like in and out, like almost like a in front of like a mountain. So when you look at it, it looks like the pattern falls. And then take this one to the next joist, which I think is here. It's right here. So I can take this one to the next joist.
This guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that one really bad? I mean, well, this one is notched. I might as well take it at least
the subfloor has to get to
there.
here,
Yeah, so I'll just take this one. I can take it out, see if I can save most of it. So I'll take this all the way out from here to here, and then try and feather it. Luckily, we can take everything here, and it'll run into the wall, so I don't have to feather it in the opposite way. I just have to feather it in this way. And then here, I'm debating, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough if I don't take up the floor, because there's a lot of rot. I think I'm going to have to take it up from here, from wherever the shower comes out, all the way through into the pantry. So that when the pantry wall comes out here, or yeah, like right around here, I can replace the pantry floor with either the 2-inch that matches in the kitchen, or do like a mixture of 2 inches and 1 inch. So when you look into the pantry, it's either.
I really like the way it looks right there.
I know, it's.
I hate to rip it up.
I know, because it's been there for 100
and it looks. That's
really
the
pretty.
best spot of floor.
I know, it is.
I hate to rip it up and then have to cut it down to make it feather into a space.
Well, I agree with that. I mean, the problem is I'm not gonna know.
You have to take it out to this board.
We do?
3 foot plus, you know,
Okay.
so we have to take out to this board.
Okay. This is my favorite board. Have you seen that? Look how beautiful that is. That grain is literally fantastic. Okay, so
the pantry's gonna come that deep, right?
Yeah, the same.
I don't see any reason not to cut and leave that, because it looks too nice.
Okay. Then we have to figure out a way to patch in.
Jeez, that means that wall from that door is like.
It is. It is. Yeah, it's tight.
I just don't see, in my opinion, I don't see a good reason to rip up that perfect flooring, because it's gonna.
It's just I have to patch. So my issue too is I have to patch the vent.
Right.
The AC vent, which means that I'm gonna have this coming into here. Some of these I might have to take up just this whole section and just relay this whole section in a totally different random pattern, because it might be easier to just try and do this whole entire square that's missing instead of trying to feather it in. It might be faster instead of me, because the demo will go quicker, instead of me sitting here trying to oscillate every cut. I can just pull the floor all the way up until that joist, put in a whole new layer of subfloor where we need it, and then I can feather. I don't have to feather, I can just run the flooring.
I mean,
it might end a little weird.
in all reality, it would probably be smartest just to...
Don't say take it all the way to the wall.
You know, you take it from this joist, get this one out,
Yeah.
the whole way across,
Yeah.
and pull all the way up to there.
Yeah. Up to here?
At this point, you're only playing with this much left. you're playing with 5 boards. You still have 5 boards.
Okay.
And this entire subfloor here.
So the entire bathroom floor, except for
You save that
18 inches.
and the pantry.
Not even. That's 12. 12.
Yeah, and the pantry area.
Okay.
Because you're already dicking around over there. We already have to rip up from here out.
Okay.
The only thing you'd be saving is this sliver, and this sliver of subfloor is probably up.
Okay. We're on camera.
Sorry. It's probably screwed up.
Thank you. Anyways.
I'm just saying, because then you're gonna.
No, I
Then
agree.
we could lay in a piece of sub.
No, I
One sheet
agree.
of subfloor.
I agree. And then we can have a nice
And then
piece.
it would all, when you relay
Flow.
it, you're not gonna have this
It
stuff.
just
anymore.
feels so wrong to like you said, it feels wrong to rip up flooring that's been here 100
Right, but
years.
you're already feathering all this stuff in, and this, if you do it this way,
Yeah, everything will look nice.
the only extra you're really ripping up is this section, and then you don't have to oscillate. You don't have to sit here and
I know.
work it out. We can take it out, cut off everything that's not
And
right.
we can lay, if we just,
We can
then why
lay it-
wouldn't we just take it all the way up to here then and then be able to run?
Because the way the tongues are put in.
I was just thinking if we did that, if we took it all the way up, we could put a vapor barrier in. You know what I, like if we're already pulling all the way up, what's another,
Yeah, actually, this tongue is running the other way.
yeah, the toes are running the other way. So we might as well
That sucks.
pull, just
Because you
pull
want,
the
you
entire
want to
floor
pull
up.
them this way.
Yep.
So you might as well cut that,
Yep.
pull them to here, and then you're gonna have to.
I can't pull. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't.
Well-
I can't pull from here.
No, because the tongues are they're nailed in this way. So if you do that,
It'll
you'll
start
split
pulling
every
them.
single one.
Okay.
You gotta start there,
and pull this
pull
way.
them this way, and then we could go to where. Theoretically, we could go to where this board is. We could pull this entire board to put in our new wall. So then you get the rest of this whole board. All you gotta do is run a saw, you know, where this wall's gonna land. You run a saw so you rip that one out of that section. Pull it all the way up. The entire way. You can
The
pull it all the
entire
way to here.
Okay.
And then I can put in a new subfloor across the entire thing, right?
Yeah, and then we can vapor barrier it, right? And then the floor will stay here for 100 plus years. Like this was the closet for Garrett's room. This used to be, and then the vent pipe was here, the sink was here, just leaking for years. The toilet was just nasty. That used to be a huge window. Do you see that? Which makes me think even more that this was never. Obviously, they wouldn't have built a bathroom in this house until way later. But the tub was from the 50s. The tile pattern, the plastic tiles from the 50s. So I'm assuming at some point this bathroom was put in the 50s. The insulation and all those things. The press board, all that stuff was obviously not 1920s. Early, because I mean, like we know, the house probably didn't have a bathroom until really, really late. Which makes me curious.
I just don't think there's gonna be. This scares me. I don't want to leave that. So it's like.
Well, we wouldn't. We would take it up anyways.
Right,
but no, I
if we
agree
feathered
with you.
it out, I would have to land on a choice anyway, which means you're cutting a board in half.
I get it. I get it. I know. I agree with you. I think that if we're just gonna do it, it sucks. But we should do. I mean, at this point we're just into it. So we might as well do it right, and not just try to
And
do
then
it quick.
We could pull it up, put the subfloor in, build the wall out, which is gonna save you that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Yeah, it'll save me
it'll save
a
you
little
a little
bit.
bit.
A little bit.
And then we could finish in the closet corner.
Yeah, we could finish
So
so,
if
we
we
don't
have-
know.
Yeah. So that way, if
Or we can do all our wonky pieces at a block angle. So like.
Right, but I'm saying if we end up being a couple square feet short,
Yeah.
it's in the closet. And
Yeah.
we can do.
Plate. Like a top or a
Right.
bottom that built in.
That way, at least you keep some of the original that never had to be touched anyway.
And we have enough 2-inch at least to fix where the plate is, the wall plate, the bottom plate. so we can pull the bottom plate up and then feather that, which has to be weird anyways because it's a weird size, so it's gonna have to be custom pieces that are slapped in. Okay.
I really think the best thing to do is just hear that, measure out where the wall is going to land to the outside.
Yeah. Cut as much as we can.
Cut it.
Okay.
And start pulling it up. That's the only thing I think is really.
Yeah.
That's our next step.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, it's sad that I had to put up the tile for this bathroom, but these floors are too pretty to not leave. So.
I mean, you can tile it if you want, but then I'd want to redo the entire
I don't want to
subfloor.
tile. I don't. Yeah. Either way, we'd want to redo the whole subfloor. No, I want to leave the wood. It reminds me of the Blair house. That's just so pretty. The big and the kind of cherryish color, which we'll have to.
I really think that's our only because I know
No, if we tear it all up.
this subfloor is wrecked.
If we tear it all up, obviously we have to pull nails anyways. Can we run it through the planer and just take a hair off so I don't have to hand sand everything? Since we can't get a floor sander, it would save me hours of palm sanding. Because then I can finish it to 220, and then at that point I can take the palm sander and then finish. Do finishing sanding. I think I have 300 to 500 grit, and then it'll be smooth.
Yeah.
And all the okay. Like, I mean,
That just makes me.
I mean this. What was it? What did we say the other day? It had rodent, water, termite, and fire damage. So I mean, this room's holding on.
I don't know if this room had termite damage. That's all just water damage.
It's all water. Didn't
From
that
the
wall
leak.
have termite?
No, over on the other
On the other
house.
side. Okay. Now, how mad would you be if I wanted to put in a different window? Like scale 1 cent.
You want me to blow a hole in the side of the house in the middle of winter?
No. No, I'll just box it out and make it some really big trim. It's just irritating. Now I know how big it was, and we have all those old windows just sitting.
It's a bathroom.
I know it's a bathroom. But you can just tell how big the window was. It's the same one that was.
Yeah, it's the same thing as across the house.
Yeah.
But you don't need a big window looking into your bathroom.
No, we
when
don't
you're
need a
gonna be
big window in our bathroom.
Taking a shower.
We got no neighbors on that side.
Yeah, but you want your garden on that side.
That's true. Fine.
Just saying, it's
You're
like.
right, you're right. You're right. Okay. Well, thank you. At least this all looks nice, and we only have to put in the beam there, and then the plumbing for the bathroom upstairs, and insulation, and all that baloney. On there. Now I'm a little cold because I'm not working, so I'll put on a jacket and I'll start
I need to measure this out.
tearing up floor. Bye.